Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to do more of a vlog style video of a bunch of beauty appointments that I'm going to this week. I thought it'd be fun to take you guys along with me to these beauty appointments. I have a haircut, I'm doing a lash lift and tint, a brow lamination, I got a nail appointment, I'm doing like self-tanning at home, a little face wax at home. Like I'm doing a bunch of stuff this week, kind of in preparation for my creators and friends trip coming up next week, but I also just kind of want to treat myself a little bit and I thought it'd be fun to show you guys. And I just wanted to show you guys the people that I like to go to for these services, because a lot of these people are like my good friends and I want to support them and their small businesses. So every appointment I'm going to, I will link the person and their like website down below so you can check them out if you're in the Portland area. The first appointment I have today is a lash lift and tint, so I'm gonna pop on a little bit of makeup, so let's go do that real quick. I am filming this whole video on a different camera than I normally film with. This is like a Sony little vlogging camera. Hello? Why is this like stuck? I'm trying to use my Say Glowy super gel here. Oh, the pump is like broken. That sucks. Okay, well I'm taking a little bit of this. I can't really do much makeup because, you know, I'm getting my lashes and my brows done, so there's no point of doing any eye makeup or brow makeup, but I just want to put like some concealer on my face, maybe some blush, a little bit of glowiness here. This camera also has some kind of like smoothing filter on it, so my skin does not look as good as the camera is telling you right now. Like I'm having so many breakouts. I'm on my period right now, so things are a little crazy over here. Okay, I'm just taking my NARS Soft Matte Concealer in Vanilla and I'm gonna spot conceal. I am so excited for my lash lift and tint and my brow lamination today. I actually used to do this service like all the time. I mean, back when I lived closer to Amanda's, who I'm going to. I used to live like right down the street from her, but now I live in Boring. So all the appointments I'm going to this week, like I have to drive an hour away, but like I love these people. I love their services, so I want to support them. And I've tried to find people like closer to me in like the Clackamas kind of Gresham area, but no one competes with these people I'm gonna see this week. Like, I just love these people, so it is worth it to make the drive out to go see them and support their businesses. What I love about a lash lift and tint is that it makes me feel like so feminine and just put together right when you wake up. Spraying a little bit of Charlotte. I naturally have like pretty nice lashes, but when they're lifted and tinted, like it is just so easy to wake up and go out the door. And it's nice because it's your natural lashes. It's not lash extensions where you have to, you know, go get a fill every 2 weeks. Like I cannot do lash extensions. I also just don't like to do lash extensions because you guys know, like, I love to wear fake eyelashes. So, but having a lash lift and tint just makes everything so much easier. It's so much easier to like do your mascara, do your eye makeup because your lashes just look amazing. But like I said, I don't really do it as often as I used to. I probably maybe go, I'd say probably twice a year to Amanda, when I used to go, you know, every 3 months or so to see her. And her studio is so freaking cute. Like she is so good at styling it and decorating it, like you'll guys see in the video. I got this Flower Beauty Bright Eyed Under Eye Corrector. I've been kind of trying it out. I got the shade Light and I'm gonna put just a little bit of this under my eyes. I can't really get too close to my lashes. Just a little brightening. And then I love the brow lamination because it just holds my brows up and in place. I feel like I don't need to use any kind of brow gel when I have a lamination done. And my brows are just like naturally really thick and they just like to fall down throughout the day. So like you guys know, I have to use a super strong brow gel to hold them up, but when I have a lamination, it's just so much easier to do my brows. Like makeup is just easier to do when I do these services, you know? I want a little bit of like a cream blush. Ooh, maybe I'll do my Makeup by Mario little soft pop one in Barely Blushing. It's like a super light shade. I have been going to Amanda at, I think she pronounces it Studio Cree. It's spelled Croy, but I believe it's pronounced Cree. I'll double check that. But I've been going to her for so many years now. I think I met her through a friend when I used to work at Ulta, so that's at least 5 years ago. So I've been going to Amanda for a long time now, and she is just like very calm presence, very nice person to be around and talk to, and she's just so chill, and she crushes what she does. She does also do lash extensions. I did get lash extensions by her once when I went to Mexico, because like that kind of made sense, like on a tropical vacation to have lash extensions, but I just won't do it on like a day-to-day basis. I tried to go to a girl out here in Gresham that's like a lot closer to me, but the lash lift just like, it didn't last as long, it didn't look good, my lashes weren't as lifted, so I gotta go see Amanda. I also haven't trimmed my brow hairs at all in these past couple weeks. Like I really want to, but I'm gonna let her do that when she does the lamination. Like, see how long they are? They're just bushy right now. Whew. Oh, I did want to tell you guys, I have been using a lash serum to help kind of grow my lashes. The weird thing about my face is that I sleep mostly on the right side of my face, and so I feel like my lashes just always look so much smaller on this eye. They're just not as nice looking, but they always look really good on my left side, and like this is the eye that I do most of my filming on anyways. But I've been using the Ordinary Lash Serum to help grow my lashes the past probably like month and a half now, and I think it's working, but I'm not like entirely sure. I used to use the Grande Lash Serum like for years and years and years, but every time I use it, it just irritates my eye, and I'll get like a lot of redness around my eye like the next couple days, and it just looks like I've been crying for days. But that one does make my lashes look better, but I just don't like the irritation that it causes. Usually Amanda will say something, she'll be like, oh my gosh, your lashes look so great, are you using something? So if she says that, that means that the Ordinary Lash Serum is working, and that one's pretty cheap. I think it was like 15 bucks compared to Grande Lash, which is like $50 to $60. I'm gonna finish with a little Tower 28 Dulce de Leche. All right, and that is my super easy natural makeup for today. I do think I want to take some before shots of my eyes and brows, but I might post it on Instagram, so let me get set up for that. This camera. Bobbity Bears? Hi, oh my gosh, you brought me a Snako? That's really nice of you. That's really nice. So vicious, so tough, so strong, so cute. Yeah, I want a cute puppy, not a Snako. That's very cute. Is it? Can you wave? Wave? You're silly. You're silly. Okie dokie. Time for an hour drive into Portland. Can I tell you my two favorite songs right now? Olivia Rodrigo, Obsessed. I freaking love it. And then I think it's Dasha is her name, and the song is called Austin. I love them. I do need to stop at the post office and drop off some orders for the bright lashes. She was never packed. Did your boots stop working? Okay, I just made it, so let's head in. Perfect. In frame.
Yeah.
It's so weird doing this with my eyes closed.
Yeah, you're good.
You can see everything.
Yeah, but I don't think it's recording.
There should be. That's recording.
Okay, no problem. Yeah,
Oh my gosh, they look so good. Okay, well you saw the clip inside, but here I am all done. She did such a good job, and it was so nice to see her because I don't think I've seen her in like a year or so, but like we just caught up and chatted. She's literally the best. Highly recommend Amanda at Studio Cree. And now I'm off to go get a sandwich. I will see you guys tomorrow for tomorrow's 2 appointments. Good morning, it is appointment day 2. I am getting ready. I have my Dutch Bros here. I am so happy with how my brows and lashes turned out. Like just like waking up, doing my skincare and seeing my eyes and my brows like this, like it's so easy to do my makeup now. Really should have cleaned my desk, but I didn't. I'm gonna try this Glow Recipe Pore Smooth Blur Drop Serum just to kind of smooth my skin a little bit. But again, I'm not gonna do much makeup today because the first appointment is a haircut. And with a short haircut, I always leave with like so many tiny hairs all over my face, all over my eyes, so it's like there's no point in doing a lot of makeup because those hairs are just gonna stick to it. And then my second appointment of the day is a nail appointment with my really good friend Abby. Kind of want to try like the Natasha Denona concealer as like a little bit of a foundation. I see Natasha do this all the time, but I actually haven't tried that, so I'm gonna kind of put a lot on. And this is the shade R2. This is the lightest shade that I have. I am so excited for a haircut. I love getting my haircut as a short-haired person. But like when I had long hair, I didn't really care about haircuts because like there wouldn't be much of a difference, you know? It's like you still have long hair, but like with the short hair, you get like a fade, you get a trim, and it's like, it's a huge difference every time. So for my haircuts, I go to Jules, and Jules's business is called Hair for Humans. They do like lots of gender affirming haircuts. A lot of their just like clientele is people in the queer community in general. I got this Milk Hydro spray that I'm gonna try. This mister is intense. Just to kind of hydrate as I blend out this concealer. Yeah, so with Jules, it's like their thing is that like there are no men's or women's haircuts, because in the haircut world, like a men's haircut is typically cheaper because they have short hair, but they don't do their business that way. Like a haircut is a haircut no matter who you are or how you identify. And Jules does the best fades. Like they are just so good at what they do. I first found them on Yelp probably about a year ago now, because I was looking for someone that can do a pixie cut but also kind of do some barber things, because I do like a fade, I do like to shave my sides and everything. And their account popped up and I like stalked their whole Instagram page and I was like, yep, this is exactly what I want. And their space is just very kind and inviting. They're another super chill person. And I love getting my hair cut by them and supporting them in their small business. Okay, this actually looks really good as a foundation. I'm gonna spot conceal just a little bit more on those extra spots peeking through with my NARS concealer. Jules just started doing like TikToks where they'll kind of film like the consultation with the client and then they'll post it like the before and after and everything. And I really hope I get to be in one of their TikToks, because like I want to be in a TikTok, you know? For my haircut today, I think I'm gonna do pretty much like what I've been doing the last couple months. Like I do a fade on the sides here. I think I go down to a 0.5 and then we blend it up. And then, but I do want to cut off like probably an inch or so off all of this long part, because it's just feeling really long right now. So then after my haircut, I'll be driving into the Tannisbourne area to see my really good friend Abby, and like she actually is a really close friend in my life. Her and I actually met back when I very first started at Ulta, like when I was 18, 19 years old. So I've known her for, wow, that's like 10 years now. Spooky. I feel very ghostly though, so I'm gonna take my Patrick Ta, not too much. So yeah, her and I met at Ulta. We are really good friends, and she is currently a nail artist. She went to nail school, I think 2 or 3 years ago now, and she is absolutely incredible at nails. But I'm really excited to get my nails done by her, because I've only had my nails done by her once, and that's because I normally do press-on nails, right? If you guys watch my videos, I am always wearing press-on nails or no nails. I don't want to do press-ons for my trip because my press-ons always fall off whenever I'm on vacation. I remember when we went to Disneyland last year, I remember like getting out of the car, grabbing my suitcase, and like 2 nails popped off. And I was like, well shit, like what do I do now? So I just like don't want to have to deal with that during this trip. So that's why I'm getting, I think it's the Gel X nail extensions is what Abby does. But Abby is so talented at nail art. Like she has literally drawn like superheroes on nails, and I'm like, I don't know how she does that, like tiny little artwork, but it is so freaking cool. I'm still not exactly sure on what I want for nails. Like I definitely want to keep them kind of neutral, maybe like a little pop of color or like a pop of metallic or something is kind of what I'm thinking, but I might just kind of let her do her own thing. I'm taking the Mario little balm here. With Abby, I don't really get to see her that often, so I'm just like so excited to just like sit in front of her and just like talk to her for like 2-3 hours, you know? And Abby has always been so supportive of like my lash business, The Bright Lashes. Like she would post about them on Instagram, like do close-up eye shots and everything, so I want to support her small business too. Okay, I need to charge my camera as I finish my makeup here, so I'll be back. Okay, I had to stop and get some gas. I literally have 3 drinks in my car right now. I have my coffee, my emotional support water bottle, and my overnight oats. I love these oats because they are so macro friendly. They have like 30 grams of protein, you got carbs, you got your fats, and it's a convenient drink to take on the go. I normally have these on my lifting days when I need some like extra protein, or days like this where I'm like on the go first thing in the morning. It is so handy to have. Okay, I just parked. I'm so ready to chop this hair off. Like this just feels so long up here. I also realized I didn't show you my makeup when it was finished because I kind of had to like run out the door. But pretty much I added like some blush, bronzer, a little bit of highlight. And then I am wearing like the lightest coat of mascara ever. I use the Tower 28 one, and this is my makeup. And I freaking love how my skin looks right now. It's actually really nice in Portland today. It was so rainy yesterday, so this is much nicer. I know, I'm filming something for YouTube today. Oh, sweet. I know when I saw like your first one you posted with the consultation and everything, so I know like you were trying to do some different things. I'm like, yes, I'm doing it. Alright, I am done. I love the feeling of a fresh haircut, especially like feeling the shaved sides. It just feels so good. And then we did cut like an inch off the top so it won't like fall down as much, so I can wear it a little more like pushed up instead of like forward. But I am so happy with how it looks. I think I might go grab a drink, a little breakfast sandwich before I head to my nail appointment because I got to be there soon. Alright, see you in a minute. Got everyone. Want to wave at the camera? Wave! My nails turned out so good. I am so happy with them. We like custom made this green color and then we did a mixture of silver and gold for like these chrome lines. They are so freaking cool. I love them. Good morning, it is the next day. I'm like kind of annoyed with how I planned out all of these appointments because I'm just like literally driving to Portland like 4 days in a row. And so I'm just annoyed because I can't do my usual routine, and I'm the kind of person that like, I am my best when I'm in my routine. So it's like I can't go to the gym, I can't do my normal like filming schedule, like I'm just all over the place and my brain is not happy about it. But right now I am headed to get a wax. I'm doing a Brazilian and legs. I used to do this like very consistently a couple years ago, but I kind of just like stopped doing it. It was just a lot of money, you know, but I wanted to do it for the trip, you know, just be nice and smooth and not have to worry about some hair. I am going to a totally new person for this because I find that I get the best services when I go to like an individual person who owns their own small business. Whenever I go to like a chain, it's just like not good. Like I've been to European Wax Center here in Gresham and they would like always miss so many hairs and I just like didn't have a good time. So I really try to find people with their own small business, their own little location, and it's my first time seeing her, but she has fantastic like reviews on Google, so I hope we have a good time. I will not be filming this for obvious reasons, but I hope it goes well. I also have a handful of orders to drop off again for the bright lashes, so I'm headed to the post office and I will check in with you guys soon. Okay, I just finished my wax, and again, this was my first time ever meeting this human, and she did a good job. The wax is great. It was honestly not that painful. My brain needs to like calm down because she talked about herself the entire fucking time. And I'm laying there, it's 11:40, I got there at 10, so an hour and 30 minutes of me just sitting there and like she's telling me her whole life story, which is fine. Like I love hearing things about people, but she would just tell me all of these details about all of the men she has fucked and her relationships and people dying and just like things that I just met this person. I felt like I was her therapist and she was like telling me all these things, and she's a lot older than me, so it's like I can't relate on some of this shit and I'm just sitting there like listening like, oh okay, yeah. And she never asked me a question about myself like the entire fucking time until we were like done. She was like, oh, so you're an influencer? And I was like, yeah. And like that was it. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this because I don't want to like, I'm not trying to shit on her business, but I honestly will not go back to her because like mentally that was just not a fun time for me. I'm not here to hear about your trauma over the last 5 years as I'm just trying to get the hair off of my body. Oh, that was not a fun time for me. But I will say, I like the setup she had because again, it's like her own little space, and like the bed was very comfortable. It wasn't like one of those awkward tables with a paper sheet on it. She had like kind of like a bed sheet on it. It was very comfortable, but my brain was not comfortable, but my body was. So, yeah, I'm headed home now. Fuck. Hello, so today is Sunday. It's actually Easter, so happy Easter if you celebrate. I just got back from the gym and today I want to deal with my little peach fuzz and facial hair. So for this, I do all at home and I feel like I have the perfect like little regimen. So I'm gonna show you exactly what I do to get rid of all the hair on my upper lip, kind of like my chin area, and then how I shave my face with a facial razor. Since I just got back from the gym, I'm kind of sweaty and gross, so I'm just gonna wash my face with a cleanser so my skin is nice and clean. And I like to start with waxing my upper lip. So the reason why I wax my upper lip and I don't use the facial razor on it is because I do have some like darker little hairs that will grow in, so I prefer to wax those, because if I do use the facial razor, I just don't like how it grows back, so I just prefer to wax it. Super easy. So this is the wax that I use. It's the Sally Hansen microwavable eyebrow, face, and lip wax. I have gone through so many tubs of this, and this is actually a fresh one, so that's fun. Let me show you the one I used. Here's one that I finished. I know it looks like there's wax in here, but once it melts, like it's just kind of hard to work with. So I usually get about, I'd say like 5+ waxes out of this thing, and this is like $7 on Amazon, so I think it's worth it. So I'm gonna stick this in the microwave for 2 minutes. Buddha is eating breakfast here. Fantastic. So I just do like 2-minute increments here. Okay, I just washed my face and I just use the gentle cleanser. I use the Paula's Choice one. I love this. And my wax is done, so let's go look. So yeah, that's what it looks like after 2 minutes. Really not much melting, so I'm gonna do another 2 minutes. Okay, so after another 2 minutes, you can see it's finally melted. And what I've learned with this is like the whole thing doesn't need to be melted. Like if just half of it is melted, that is totally fine. A couple things do come in the box with this, but I really just use the little stick applicator. I don't really use any of the other like potions and lotions and stuff. Is that sus? Oh, that feels sus. This is like the only way you're gonna be able to see me though. Please don't fall. Okay, just don't move the mirror. This does take a bit of practice. Like you're probably not gonna get it right on the first time, but I just kind of scoop it in there and I kind of let some fall off. It does get a little bit messy in my sink. I'm kind of let it. Go right there. And I'll lay down a couple little strips. And see, sometimes it's a little drippy, but it's okay. And then I like to do one right here because I have this like patch of hair that grows. There we go. Okay, that was a really small piece. Get this piece off my lip here. Ow. I always like to look at it because I think it's just so satisfying to see all the tiny hairs. And then if the wax like starts to harden, you can just remelt it. Okay, this part always hurts the most in the center. Oh, it's a little tender there. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was a good one. Can you see the tiny little hairs? Yeah. I'm also going to try to film a TikTok at the same time as I'm filming this and shaving my face with my facial razor. So the facial razor I like is Jill because they do a subscription so you can kind of set up to get your razors every like 2 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever works for you. I do this about every 2 to 3 weeks. So in your subscription you get 2 of these little refills here and it comes with a larger size and a smaller size. So this one you would use on larger parts of your face and the smaller one on smaller parts of your face like around your brows, maybe around your nose, your upper lip area if you're gonna do that. So here is the razor. You just pop that off. This is my old one. And then you just pop on the new razor. And I believe they have some kind of recycling program for the razors itself, but honestly, I just toss this in the trash after every use. So again, since I just washed my face does feel pretty dry because I just naturally have dry skin. So I like to spray just some kind of spray to hydrate my face a little bit. So I'm just gonna use the Tower 28 SOS spray. I'll spray this all over and then start on my cheeks. Can you guys see that little bit of peach fuzz that just came off with that like one stroke? And then I just wipe off. And the reason why I like to shave my face is because it makes your skincare sink deeper into your skin, it exfoliates your skin, it makes your makeup go on so much smoother, and I just love how my face looks afterwards. Alright, and that is pretty much it. So now my skin is nice and smooth. Alright, today is Monday, and I leave tomorrow morning. First thing, my flight is at 7 a.m. I just got pedicures with my mom this morning, and today's plan is to fake tan my entire body and then pack the rest of the day pretty much. So I wanted to show you which self-tanner I use. I've been using this tanner for years and years and years. It is the Loving Tan 2 Hour Express in medium. This is literally the best tanner I've ever used. It lasts about, I'd say like a week and a half on me with like proper prepping your skin and everything. So you guys know I got my wax done the other day, so my legs are nice and smooth, and then I exfoliated everything this morning, and now I'm going to pop on this tanner. And it says 2 Hour Express, but I'm gonna wear it for about 8 hours and then rinse it off. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop on this tanner. Okay, terrible angle, but quick before and after. Before, after. Yeah. I just finished up, thought I'd show you a cute pouty Pogona. She is stressed because packing my suitcase. Okay, I just finished tanning, and sometimes it can look a little splotchy in places, but that goes away after you rinse it off. I have on my designated tanning shirt. It's just this like giant oversized butterfly t-shirt. And now I'm just going to pack the rest of the day, get everything organized and together, and hopefully I remember everything. But I think it's gonna wrap up this video. I showed you guys all of my beauty services I'd like to go out and do, except the waxing. The wax itself was good, just the experience with the lady was not good. Will not be going back to her. But everyone else I saw this week I absolutely love, so I hope you guys enjoyed seeing these services that I like to do, and I will see you guys in the next video.